Oh, man.
What the fuck? Dude, like, come on, be real.
You came to get a drink, man, with the boys.
Fucking drink. Who are you, bro?
I fucked up.
Home free. Home free. Home free, nigga. Let go. Let go. That bit my tape, boy. It's big, boy.
Nigga, that doing push-ups.
Boy, I see you, boy.
No, this Ray.
That little Ray.
Man, this ain't
That
Ray.
little Ray.
Hey, Ray. What the fuck, man?
That little Ray.
Hey.
That little Ray.
I love you, boy.
God,
Hey,
God.
Ray got big as fuck, man.
Hey, Ray cold on the field,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Hey,
Cold.
Demon home, too, pussy. Demon home.
Hey, cuz, are you still rapping? Got you.
Nigga try to fuck me in. Nigga try to fuck me out. Nigga try to fuck me in. Nigga try to fuck me out. Fuck me.
Welcome back to another episode of Big Six Bants. You know what I'm saying? It is the evening transfer show. Obviously, I'm joined by Hooks, I'm joined by Corey, and Ethan. Casey's going to be here in a minute. So just bear with on his side of things. Big up everyone in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We got some more information for you guys as we do the latest updates. We're here to talk about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you're doing two things ASAP, and that is hitting the like button. The second you enter the room or enter the house or enter the community, whether you're here or new, smash the like button. It's down there somewhere or over there somewhere. If you do it first when you get in, then we ain't got to remind you later. It's easy as that. Of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. We are well on the way to 10,600. As you can see there, that's the next objective. We go 100 at a time, but obviously we're going to get to that 11K. So please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And also make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Of course, make sure you go and follow Hooks on TikTok, Halftime Hooks on TikTok. And of course, he's got some stuff on the YouTube channel coming soon. So as soon as that's out, we'll get that in the chat and on the links. Of course, today. There you go, man. There you go. So, of course, big up everyone in the chat. Who we got in the chat, man? Nice and early. Israel says, can't lie, once the way you cooked Eddie Murphy, Casey, and Lightskin Rick Ross was elite. Corey, what's your front three for this season? Coming for the great club, Man United. Subscribed to Big Six Bants. That's a question for you, Corey.
I'd say Ahmad, Rashford, and have to be Zersky, innit? Zersky.
Fair enough. And Israel says, Monts, I thought Neto was going to Spurs.
Correct. He will be. He will
Israel.
be.
Oh, he will be.
He will.
Say that again?
I said he will be. Don't worry. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Do you wanna just look at the camera and say that?
Bro, it's my humble opinion. I'm not no ITK.
Hey! I just want you to look at the camera and say it, G. That's it.
Can you big screen it? Can you big screen it?
Yeah, I can big screen it. Of course, I can big screen it.
Bro,
I can big screen it.
Man.
Don't be silly, boys.
Obviously, we're going to sign a winger, innit?
Let me get the board as well. Yeah, slow down, Buckaroo. Slow down, Buckaroo. Let me get the. Slow down,
boy.
Obviously, I'd like us to sign a winger.
No,
G.
No. That wasn't what you said.
Same energy.
Yes, I'd like us to sign Neto. That is correct.
No.
Where's the energy
gonna work? That's not how this is gonna work.
Energy quick vanish, boy.
Let's try this again. I thought Neto was going to Spurs.
Bro, we need a winger, and he fits the criteria, and we have the money, so it's more than likely he will come to Tottenham.
It's fine, Corey. We got him on the small print.
Don't worry, man. Cheers,
we got it on the small print. We got him on the small print, so it's fine. So that verbal, we caught it there. Don't worry, you got ahead of yourself. It's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, who else have you got in the chat today? Big up. We got CJ. We got LB as well. Javi's here. Kizzy's here. Yo, Monts, where's Kiz? Long time in a reach, dog. Kiz is away, but he will be back hopefully for the start of the season. maybe a bit before that, hopefully. So don't worry, guys. Kids is still around. It's just a bit busy at the
Just in
moment.
jail right now. It'll be us.
And hey, Mons, what type of reminiscing was you doing earlier? I wasn't doing any reminiscing. I just saw some statistics of when we won the league, and I was like, yeah, like I was happy to see that. And then I had people who haven't won a major, one who hasn't had a major in 12, and another one who has a major in 20, trying to in my mentions. It's just a bit scary to me. Like I couldn't just. It was just a bit weird to me. This is a bit weird to me. The people were just in my mentions. Hooks were just in my mentions. Kaz was in my mentions. Oh, it was the stats of when we won the league. Like it was like a thing of the stats that came up.
Oh, okay.
That's when we won the league. And I replied to it myself, not speaking to anyone. And Hooks thought it'd be cool to jump in, and Cass thought it'd be cool to jump in, and
No, because you said define domination in it. So I was just like,
yeah. And that was domination. That season was domination, bro.
Wait, what happened?
That season was domination. Do you want me to read out the stats? And you don't think that was domination that year? I can read out the stats for you. Do you want me to read out the stats?
I mean, if
okay, so you don't want me to read out the stats, then that's fine.
If you want to read
read them out. I want to
read
read them out. Read them out.
You don't want me to read.
Go on, read them out.
I can read out the stats. So, most Premier League wins in the Premier League season, which was 32 for Liverpool, of course. Most home wins in any Premier League season, which was 18. Most consecutive wins, so he won 18 consecutive wins that year. Earliest Premier League title ever clinched in Premier League history, and that's 7 games with 7 games to go. Biggest points total lead in any Premier League season, which is 25. Salah 29 GA, Mane 29 GA, Firmino 17 GA, Trent 13 assists, Robbo 12 assists.
Oh, nice. That was a good season for you guys.
No, it was a ridiculous season. Ridiculous season.
In the Prem.
Yeah, they won.
That wasn't 18-19. That wasn't 18-19.
Yeah, they won the Prem that season. So yeah, no, it was.
We actually had more losses than the season before. We were probably statistically better the season before, actually. But you know how that one went.
I'm sure you were. Was that the 98 points?
80, yeah, that was 97. Yeah, 97. When we lost by a point.
Cold.
Big up Bermuda Guna with the super sticker. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you, Ethan. Guys like Hooks just trying to be my mentions. Like, oh, what are you reminiscing? Going back in the past.
Bro, all I said was
that's just bare cheeky. Like,
I don't understand.
It's just bare cheeky. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Big up Bermuda Guna for that super sticker as well. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. Of course, how long ago months was that? It was 4 years ago. So in 2019, 2020. Big up, he says Salah is set to leave Liverpool this season for Fabrizio Romano.
Let's not do that, bro. We all know that's not true.
If we don't get Nico, we get Neto, and it's a win-win for me. So I'm happy. Spurs, on the other hand, are living up to their spirit animal, only feeding off scraps. Yikes!
Why am I catching strays?
Bro, I don't even know, bro. They don't want to see you shining, bro. They don't want to see you shining. But listen, let's just get to the nitty-gritty, and let's get to the first piece of news. Obviously, Pedro Neto to Arsenal. Little bit of legs there. Obviously. Inquiries about Nico Williams as well. Nico Williams was thought to be set to be staying at Bilbao, so I don't know where this Nico Williams whispers are coming from. But there's also the Neto rumors. So as Imodin said, is it a thing now where you guys literally could be getting Neto or Nico, or is it a thing where you might not get either of them? Let me know what's going on.
I don't want Neto, to be completely honest. I would rather him go. I would rather him go to Spurs if I'm being completely honest. Like my thing. My thing with Neto is cool. He's a baller. I know he's a baller. Like no shadow of a doubt. Yeah. When he's on the pitch, he's a baller. But when will he be on the pitch? That's my question, innit? I don't like signing players that play more for the NHS than they do for my club, innit? And I can just see us signing him, and then Merino pings a ball over. Oh, Neto's running, hamstring, gone for 2 months. I'm not trying to see that, man. He's had too many injuries, man. I need a solid season of seeing Neto with no injuries. Then I'll be like, all right, cool. Arsenal go for it.
The price would skyrocket by then, though, nah?
Yeah, but the price is already high. So
60.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
It's hooks. Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah, I agree with you, and I've obviously had to have this thought in it. And when I deep it, bro, you man can't afford to not have him. But at the same time, if he's there, he offers so much. Like, I think he's like Gareth Bale in terms of the athletic. How do you say that word? Athletic. Someone help me out here. Yeah, in terms of just explosive, just stoppable, especially in the Champions League. You man need that, bro. Like he could literally, even kids said actually, you can literally win Champions League games from someone of Neto's quality. And who else do you really have that can literally like do what he does? You could maybe say Martinelli, but the end product's not as good. You know, last season we saw what Neto was doing for Wolves, bro. He was moving mad when he was fit, moving crazy. He's an amazing ball carrier. Nah, he's cold, man. That's for taking.
Sorry, that just killed me. Monzo, why are you bringing up that?
I didn't bring up the comment.
Who brought it up?
I didn't bring up that comment.
What sicko brought that up? Hey, let me remove that. Sorry, fam. Sorry. Don't disrespect the Liverpool fans. I'm not really trying to do right now, but still.
I didn't even bring that comment. You was did you
I
bring
don't
that up?
really know who that up, fam. But yeah,
I didn't bring it up.
sorry, bro.
I can swear to you, I didn't bring it up.
And you know what? Just quickly, yeah. Martinelli's end product was only bad last season. Like this end product thing, I'm not having it with with Martinelli because the season before he was a killer, and this season
Before that,
but the season before that he was
goals, innit?
like 18, 19. However, he was young. Just only really just you need to realize, yeah, when it comes to Martinelli, yeah, you man do realize we got him from like the 4th division in Brazil. Like the 4th division in Brazil. Like when we talk about saving man from the favelas, yeah, we changed his life. Like his life got changed, bro. Like he went from the 4th division in the favelas to Arsenal. So I don't have crazy expectations. He was like 6 million. 6 million.
Bro, Martinelli come like 5 years ago, blood. Why are we still talking about the favela thing?
What? Because we saved him.
What? I hope he lost me there.
But we saved him. I don't know why man are hating. Because you man, any of you man, show me a guy that you signed for 6 million that's done what Martinelli's done. I'll wait.
I signed Coutinho for 8 million.
I'll wait. Is it 6 million? Wait, what the Coutinho?
I signed Dele Alli for quite a small price.
I saw Coutinho for 145 M's.
I'm not doing economy football, bro.
One of the Premier League's best players.
Whoa.
When we sold him, he was one of the best players in the Premier League when we sold him.
Oh yeah.
Good save.
No, he's talking at the time, like
at the time.
Yeah,
bro.
Maybe it's debatable.
It wasn't debatable.
It's debatable. You're a Liverpool fan, so you're gonna wear it.
It wasn't debatable. 12 goals, 8 assists. 12 goals, 8 assists in January. By January.
We're going off subject.
But anyway, yeah, Hooks. Just give Hooks, bro. Yeah. Anyway, Hooks. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna ignore that.
We'll talk about Martinelli. What you have at the moment?
Oh yeah, Ali. Oh yeah, we Robbo from relegated hole.
What from England? Do you know what? Yeah,
are you talking outside of England?
Obviously,
so now you're moving it to outside of England.
Obviously, the point went over people's heads, in it, so it's fine, and that's cool. But yeah, so yeah. But the main point is let's not talk about Martinelli end producting because if anything, I don't really think he's too far off Neto to be completely honest. And yeah, I don't know.
It was 8 million actually. But yeah,
you know what? Neto can play either side as well.
So can Martinelli.
Huh? Martinelli on that right hand side.
Yeah. Towards the end of last season, he was playing on the right hand side.
I was saying it was.
Oh fucking hell, man!
Whoa. Sorry, my bad. I forgot the panel. In it. I forgot the panel. It's cool. Don't worry. Arsenal's there. All Arsenal players. I forgot.
Because he's played there doesn't mean that he can actually play that position.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you're right. I agree. My bad. He's dead. He's not right. He can't play right wing, even though he plays.
Nobody even said that, but Martinelli right wing. I don't think that's.
Yeah, man. I hear it.
Cool. Who you taking, Neto or Martinelli?
Neto or Martinelli?
Yeah.
I I don't want Neto in it until he's. If Neto had this,
if they were both fit, if
they were both fit, if they're both fit, I'll take Neto.
No, I'm saying no, right now. Because obviously, I think like most people would take Neto over Martinelli right now in terms of the quality that's bringing.
Hooks, you got to remember, your manager's wanted him for like 5 years. Is it 5 years? He's wanted him for time.
Yeah, for time. Yeah, he has. I think he wanted him from the very first season he joined.
Yeah, he did. So, and you might like to say, if Mikel wants him, I want him kind of thing. You sure you want to do this?
Yeah, but I'm not one of them. But the thing is, yeah, like if he didn't have such a mad injury record, then I would be like 100% locked in. I think we need to avoid signing people that are injured. Actually, truth be told, so do Spurs. Like, imagine, yeah, you go out, yeah, and you spend 60 M's on Neto, yeah, and you're all there thinking, okay, yeah, cool, our right wing or left wing is looking vibe, and then he gets injured. You're pissed.
But you know what? You're right. But in your case, you might have got Saka or Trossard/Martinelli to deputy or whatever it is to rotate. So if I can get 50% games on the Prem from Neto, I'll be happy with that. I'll be honest.
Maybe at Arsenal he doesn't play as many games as he plays at Wolves, in it. So maybe there's less chance of him getting injured. But yeah, I don't know. If you say to me, yo, you can get Neto or Nico Williams, I'd personally take Nico Williams.
I'd hear that. I think Nico got years on him as well. He got age on him as well.
Yeah, the only thing he doesn't have is Premier League experience. But again, with Nico Williams, I don't think he's someone that would play every single game. So he would slowly embed into the team, and then he would pick up the experience he needs. So yeah, I don't know, man. Like, if we get Neto, obviously I'll support the thing. I'll back the thing. I'll be like, all right, cool, we sign Neto. Let's see how it goes. But if you give me the choice, I'm not signing him.
It's just his injury record stinks, man. Has he been getting unlucky, or is he just injury prone though?
I think he's injury prone personally. And like, it's like when you have certain injuries over and over and over, you're just more susceptible to get the same injury again. And I just can't be asked personally. I just really
I hear it.
It's like a party.
I still think, regardless, because Neto, we're talking about Martinelli being able to play both wings. Neto plays both wings.
Yeah,
plays both wings. And I feel like even if Neto is injured, having Martinelli there, I think it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? Martinelli is quite rare that he gets injured. The worst case scenario is that Trossard can play off the left if both of them are injured. And you still have Gabriel Jesus, who can also play the right wing and the left wing to fill in. If there was a mad crisis on your wings, you actually have Jesus to play there as well. So that's why I think if Neto is affordable and attainable, I think there's no I don't look at the fitness and go, oh, that's an issue. I think it's a fitness if you're bringing him in and you don't have too many men to deputize or to cover. That's when it's like, cool. If you rest your laurels on Neto, that's a mad thing, in it. You know what I'm saying?
When he's fit, he's a game changer. That's the reality, especially against the big teams.
I think it'll be a
Bayern game last season. That Bayern game last season where he needed a decisive moment, he could have patterned you like that.
I think. Yeah, and because his ball IQ is higher than Martinelli's, it just gives you a bit of even more variation. I think obviously Trossard's probably the best finisher out of the bunch. Martinelli in terms of he's limited, but for me, he's still direct. He can take on his man. I think in one-on-one situations, his finishing is a bit underrated as well. And then obviously you've got Neto, who's probably a mixture of the two, with high IQ as a winger. So. You can also cover, because we talk about that Saka cover. That's when can we give Saka a rest? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I think it's a better signing for Arsenal than it is for Spurs because of the volume of wingers you already have. I don't think a winger would have to go out the door if you bring in Neto.
What, Arsenal or Tottenham?
For Arsenal, I don't think you have to get rid of Trossard. I think you're already getting rid of. If you was to get rid of Nketiah and bring in Neto, you're laughing, bro. You're laughing.
But you know what? But you know what the downside to that is? So say we sell Nketiah and then we sign Neto. To me, that means that we're not going to go sign Gyökeres. So I would rather
unless you was to get rid of Jesus, and then you'd have to get rid of him.
Yeah, exactly. But if we get rid of Nketiah and then
so you get rid of Nelson and you get rid of Nketiah and you bring in Neto, there's still space for a striker because you got rid of Nelson.
But that's if we get rid of Nelson, because I've been seeing links, but nothing's really concrete. Like A while ago, I saw Leicester, but I haven't really heard anything about it. I think yesterday I saw something about Leeds United, but I don't think that Nelson would drop down to the Championship. He might, but I think it's unlikely. So it's feeling like it might be harder to shift Nelson than it is. And well, truth be told, we're doing some foolishness with Marseille at the moment because we're holding up,
dilly-dallying in very small areas of money. Yeah, I see. I read that. You see that.
It's actually
no, fair enough. Let's move on from the Neto stuff. Spurs, Solanke. You know what I'm saying? The latest one. We asked this question earlier on today, but I want to ask it to the Mandem panel now. How many Premier League teams does Solanke start for when everyone is fit?
Ooh. Corey, what are you?
I'm out of the top six.
Let's start with Corey. Corey, you think he starts for you?
He can't start because he said top 6.
He started. He chose violence. Like, what's that?
That's fucking rude. That's fucking rude.
Fucking hell, man. That is rude.
That was fucking uncalled for. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. Fuck.
No, go to Magic. Tell us, man.
And Corey, fight back.
For me, bro, I don't need. Why should I fight back with somebody that has 3 Premier Leagues? Like, I'm not fighting back against that. I haven't got time. Don't waste my time.
For the prems.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like,
you guys are all sitting here. You guys are all sitting here saying, "I want to win the Prem. I want to do this. I want to do that."
Oh,
brother, I got 20 of them. All right, please, like, just.
You got 20 Premiers?
I got 20, yes. Or 13. Sorry,
you got
13.
There we go. When man was in dream.
How many do you have?
How many do you have?
Yeah,
we have 3.
Then just leave me alone.
My Prem's golden. My Prem's golden, isn't it? That's something that you don't.
You're all the same.
No, my Prem's golden.
It's not golden.
We got that gold in the cabinet. Golden, fam.
No. That's not even yours. It's not even yours.
It's Wenger's.
Wenger actually left it there. He left it there for you guys. It's not even yours.
What do you mean?
Shining other people's things. Crazy, man. Leave me alone.
Who was Wenger managing when he won it?
That doesn't matter.
Wait, who won that? Wait, so all of your trophies are owned by Alex Ferguson then?
No. Please get this right. It was a gift to Arsene Wenger. The Champions League wasn't a gift to Sir Alex. It was a gift to Wenger, but Wenger decided to leave his gift at your stadium, which you still clean to this day. Yeah. Anyway, but so
we say cause was it this one? I was gonna run this. I thought it was rude. Is it?
You fucking still going on about that?
Crazy. How are you shining other man's things? Like, allow me, bro. Pause. But yeah. Right.
Does Solanke start? Who does Solanke start for out of the top 6 teams, man? Come on, man.
I can't lie. I actually don't know if he starts. I'll be honest.
He definitely starts on
Manchester United. I think he starts for United.
100% he starts for Manchester United.
He starts for Man United. Because we haven't seen Xerxes. We haven't seen Xerxes put on the shirt yet, innit? We haven't seen Xerxes put on the shirt yet. So
Corey, it's Rasmus over him, or what?
I don't know. Because, of course, like, you know what it is, yeah? I think Solanke's been hard at Bournemouth. But then I watched him at Liverpool and I watched him at Chelsea. And it weren't that.
It's not the same player, though.
Yeah.
It's not the same player.
He's the same player.
Last season. Just go off last season.
Well, based off, of course he starts. Based off last season, he starts for everyone.
Yeah, we're talking about the current Dominic Solanke. We're not talking. I didn't go in a time machine and get Dominic Solanke.
If we're basing it off last season, then yes, 100%. Brother scored like 19 goals.
It's not just last season alone, innit? But we're saying right now, do you think Dominic? Because obviously, bro, you can go back a few seasons if you want to. Like, you can mention the season before he got 6 goals, so you can take that into consideration. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm like, no.
Okay. Does he start at Arsenal?
No.
Doesn't he?
No.
I think he does. I think
Why
he starts
not?
over
Do you
Havertz.
know why he doesn't? Do you know why he
He
doesn't?
starts over Havertz, bro.
No,
What's
he doesn't.
you?
He doesn't.
What?
He doesn't.
What's you? Each system's got to need a different.
He does. He'd be an option. He'd be a different option to Havertz, but he doesn't start over Havertz. Like he got so Solanke, what he got 19 goals and 3 assists last season. Yeah. So 22 GA. Havertz got 14 goals and 6 assists. 21 GA. Only 1 GA off.
No,
and
he got 13 goals and 7 assists
In the Prem, yeah?
Last season?
in the Prem. Yeah, Havertz
That's
got 13 goals, 7 assists.
That's good. And Solanke
How
did
many
take.
goals did Solanke get?
But look at the
19 goals,
teams.
19
The
goals and
teams
3
that
assists.
They both played in. Like, it's actually
Solanke got so cool. I'll bring up the stats. The reason why I say Solanke starts for most teams, in my opinion, is because one reason I think he'd do well at Arsenal. I think maybe he might get the nod ahead of Havertz is Bournemouth in the chances created table. Bournemouth sit 12th in 60 big chances created. 60. It's not a lot.
But this is last season.
So for him to go and get 19 goals with a team that's not creating that much, because that was the same excuse I was hearing for Rasmus, and he don't fuck when he was inactive for 20 plus games. So this is what I mean when I'm saying that someone like Solanke, for me, he starts for Man United. I would say for me, I still think it's not just based on last season. For me, I haven't seen let me land, bro. Let me land. If I haven't seen Xerxes kick a ball for United yet, innit? So until I see Xerxes play, even though I rate Xerxes very highly, I haven't seen him kick ball in the Premier. So we'll wait until I see that. But so for now, he's better than Rasmus, innit? Like, you're crazy if you think Rasmus is better than Solanke, for me, in my opinion. For Kai Havertz, I think Kai Havertz is decent. I think he gets more hate than he should do. But I think Dominic Solanke would probably get the nod ahead of him because Arsenal are still trying to get a 9. They're still trying to get a 9 in. So for me, Dominic Solanke is still good. And I'm not saying Arsenal should go and get him, but I think he'd do well to start. He started Spurs over Richarlison. He wouldn't start over Haaland. He's better than Nunes. Jota's better than him, but Jota's not fit all the time. So he'd get a lot of minutes at Liverpool. So you see what I'm saying? He starts for most clubs, bro. Because he's in Tottenham, man, I just gonna try to do does he even? I don't know, man. Like, just smelling a bit haterade to me. Haterade, like, genuinely. Because if he was linked to Arsenal, I'll be hearing these fucking study starts. Like, it just don't make sense to me.
No. But no. That's not true, because when Tony was linked to Arsenal, I said Tony doesn't start for Arsenal.
Yeah, and that's crazy as well.
So this is the thing. This is because I have watched Havertz play half a season as the striker and get 13 goals in the Premier League.
It was more than half the season, but I know what you mean.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, because it was from mid-January that he started playing as striker.
I'll go get the stats. I'll get the figures if you need me to. But
he actually factually played more games as a midfielder last season than he did as a striker. So if he played all games as a striker, then he's scoring more goals in the Arsenal team.
Casey says Solanke doesn't start for me. You're crazy.
Exactly. Like, and when I say,
why is that crazy? Why is that crazy, bro?
Like, look, when I say
no one's saying Solanke's crap, by the way.
Exactly, no one's saying that. Like, because I think Solanke.
You man just think. I think you man just think. You man think your guys are better than they are, bro.
No, but all you're doing is just giving something from last season.
Like, I'm not giving something from last. I'm not giving something from last season. I'm not.
What is your reason as to why Solanke starts in every other?
So is Højlund better than him?
Monto, just answer my question.
What is your reason?
No. Monto, answer my question. Just answer my question. I've asked you a question. Do not give me a question. Do not give me a question. Just answer mine. Answer mine.
Ask it again, then.
What is your reason as to why Solanke starts in all of our teams?
I literally just gave you individual reasons. I said Xerxes I haven't seen, so I can't give a judgment on Xerxes. So I'll leave him out of that for that one. Rasmus, Solanke is a better footballer than Rasmus and a better goal scorer than Rasmus. So that's not just like
what is that based off? What is that based off? Last season? No. Is it not based off last season?
Are you telling me?
a question.
So is Rasmus? No. So now I'll ask you a question. Is Rasmus a better footballer than Dominic Solanke?
No, I don't think he is.
Then why are you arguing?
I don't think he is.
So what are we arguing here?
I'm trying to understand. Wait. I'm trying to understand. Oh, hold on a second. I do think Rasmus is a better footballer than Solanke, by the way. I do. But
Wait, what do you think?
Insane.
That was an accident. But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is that Monto, what is your reason? Besides from last season, what is your reason? Because the only thing you've given me is last season. Last season he done this. He's got better finishing.
I'm talking about I'm not talking, bro. I'm talking about him as a package. So that can include last year. It can even include the season before. And what I'm trying to tell you now is that Rasmus is not a good footballer. He's not a great footballer.
He wrestles centre backs.
Man's been wrestling centre backs and was inactive for most games. That don't bang goals like that. Man, are telling me he's better than Solanke.
You know what's funny? You're trying to use the metric of last. You're trying to use the metric of last season to measure, saying, Solanke's only been good for one season. But Rasmus has been good in the Prem for one season as well. So really, truly,
exactly. Wait, hold on a second. Do you not think that's now unfair because you're now using the one good season Solanke was in there? Look, all the other good seasons. Look, all the other seasons he's been in the Prem.
Who starts for Manchester United?
Wait, did you watch Atalanta?
He was all right. I'm not saying he was. How about this? Going into being linked to him, I watched many games at him. I looked at many games of him.
He scored less goals in Atlanta.
I know that. But I'm not going off. Monto said he's a better footballer. Monto said he's a better footballer. Which
he is.
But he is because
I don't think that's true.
Bro, let's be real.
I personally don't think that's true. But then, as Ethan just said, look at what Rasmus done last season. Rasmus has been in the Prem for one season, and look what Solanke's done. But then now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, Solanke's been in the Premier League for a while. He's been in the Premier League for a while. So, but who
are you taking?
That's not my fault. That's not my fault that he played for Bournemouth.
It's nobody's fault, but it's the reality. He plays for Bournemouth.
Yeah.
So wait, how is it fair to use the one season Højlund had in the Premier League, and this season that Solanke had last season, and forget about all the other seasons Solanke had in the Premier League?
Okay. Let me ask you this question. Last season, if Højlund plays for Bournemouth and Solanke plays for Manchester United, who scores more goals?
I don't even Højlund doesn't even get out of 7.
How about this? Because Corey was telling me United don't create chances, innit? So that's the reason why Højlund didn't score as many goals, yeah. So I do hear that. Lack of chance creation. But guess what? United and Bournemouth have the same chances created.
That's fine.
That's
fine. How many? So, all right, cool. That's funny, Monto. How many games did Højlund play, and how many games did Solanke play?
I don't know.
It's great saying that, but then you got to look at it. How many chances did Bournemouth make for Solanke? It could be more. It could be less. We don't know. So that's just a flawed stat.
Last season,
Højlund had 30 appearances and 10 goals.
What I'm saying is that how many chances did they make for Solanke?
Solanke had 38 appearances, 19 goals, 3 assists. How many assists did Højlund get? How many assists?
Like 1 or 2. I don't know.
How many you get? You got 3 as no, you got 2. So you got 2. So again, bro, I just don't understand. I just don't understand this, innit? Fine, Corey. If you want to die on this hill, that's cool.
Can you show me Solanke's first season in the Premier League? Just so I can gauge things.
First season was for Liverpool in the Premier League, I think. Solanke. Yeah, but I remember Corey, Solanke is 26, so he's older than Thingy, innit? Like
that's cool. I hear that. So
man's got his experience. So yeah, his first season for Liverpool, he only had 1 goal in 20 appearances. But that doesn't prove your point. We're talking about right now.
I'm just saying to you.
So the point.
I think it's a bit disingenuous to
What do you mean it's disingenuous? I'm literally just saying. We're talking about Solanke.
I asked you a question. I asked you, what is this based off? Yeah, and I asked you, are you only using last season? And you said no. Look back at his season before.
No, but I'm using last season. I'm even taking into consideration the season before that. Even though he got 6 goals, I think it was like 7.
How is it fair that you could only judge Rasmus on one season?
I'm not judging Rasmus, bro. The bottom line is, regardless of whether Solanke's played 6 seasons in the Premier League and Rasmus has played 1 season in the Premier League, if there is one you have to choose right now, you're picking Solanke, bro. You're not picking Rasmus. You're picking Solanke. Like, you're picking Rasmus because you like Rasmus, not because you're using logic. Solanke's a better footballer, and as it stands in the Premier League, he's a better goal scorer. He's a better goal scorer, and that's not opinion.
That's up to you. That's cool.
That's fine. Hannah's saying, let's talk about Nunes. He's better than Nunes, bro. I think he's better than Nunes, bro. What are we doing here? I'm not just because he wears the Liverpool badge. I'm not gonna say Nunes is better than him. What are we doing here? Man said Rasmus is a better footballer than Solanke. Come on, bro. That's crazy. Listen, even so, the point is, I think that Solanke currently starts for at least 3 of the top 6 Premier League teams. And that's not a bad shout. For a price tag of 65 million, you know what I'm saying? It's not a bad shout. As I said, so I don't know why this is turning into a whole thing in it. But Solanke, I think, is a good sign. It would be a good signing for Tottenham in it. I think it would be a very good signing for Tottenham. I think it'll be a good signing for all of our teams.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Maffio says Italian journalists reporting that Arsenal and Napoli agreed a fee on Osimhen.
I just saw this.
Big up Maffio.
Boy, big up the super chat.
Interesting. What's the Italian journalist? Can someone? But yeah, that would be crazy. Does he not start over Havertz either?
No.
Who?
Osimhen. Anyway, man. Anyway.
Wait. Can I explain this here? Because I feel like it's something that will be taken out of context unless I give the context in it.
Go on.
So as we all know, yeah, Arsenal isn't I guess Arteta is not a manager that goes, okay, this is my starting 11 and I play this starting 11 against every single team that I play in it. Arteta is the manager that looks at the team that he's facing and will prepare, in deep depth, how he's going to beat that team, innit? So this is why I say nobody is really a starter, innit? The only people that I will say most likely will start every single game for Arsenal with no questions at all is Raya, Saliba, Saka, and Ødegaard. They're the only ones. Maybe Rice as well, but with Merino coming in, I don't know, maybe Arteta will try and run some things here and there in it with Partey and Jorginho and whatnot in it. But that's because Arteta prepares in depth for specific teams in it. So if he feels like Osimhen or Gyökeres or Solanke or whatever striker you want to put in should play against X team over Havertz, then he will do that. But if he feels like Havertz is the better option, then Havertz will play over them. And this is what I mean, innit? This is what I say when they won't start in it. So I just thought I'd just provide a bit of context in it.
So you're saying that Arteta picks the players based on the opposition, yeah?
Yeah.
Boy. All right. Well, listen. Even so, Ethan, what's your take on Solanke and whether he starts? Do you think it's another one of those linked to Tottenham suddenly gets downplayed, or you think Man them have a point?
Bro, I'll be honest. I think my stance has changed in 24 hours. Just because, it's not fully changed, but it's just because thing. Corey is right. It's one good season that has been very good. However, the way he was warmed that last season, that's kind of what I need. I need someone that's just gonna. I think Mikel's gonna probably clock this next season as well. I think Arsenal fans are gonna have a bit of. If you remember sign a striker, there's gonna be a big emphasis on the striker for the window. But at the end of the day, Sometimes you just need a striker, bro. Someone that's just gonna be in the box, yeah, slap it. I don't need anyone like elite, phenomenal, just to hold the position, stretch the centre backs, and just put the ball in the back of the net, bro. Solanke can do that, bro. Last season, he's holding the ball up, swiveling, like it was almost a guaranteed goal most of the time. He was moving fucking, and I need that. It's gonna make a huge difference, 100%. But at the same time, there are other people on the list. There's Gyökeres on there. There's Jonathan. Is it Jonathan Davis? Gyökeres, sorry. Jonathan Davis. There's a few other man, Tony, that other man that will take that can do the similar thing. But I just need a 9 that can back in it. That's it.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be, bro.
But it's still better than Rasmus, though. I'm sorry.
What's it?
Yeah, 100%.
There's a player there, but man, I'm making tunes saying I need a miracle. Like, I can't have that around my club.
Bro, like, yeah, it's crazy, innit? No, I hear it. Obviously, you got, like, listen, if you end up having Son, Maddison, and Solanke, and maybe a right winger, or Kulusevski get some form.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think, yeah, like it's crazy to me, but I do hear what you're saying in there. And yes, Casey, I said Solanke does start over Nunes, in my opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just think that, again, I think it's a thing where man's linked to Tottenham, and all of a sudden it's one good season. It ain't that. It's just, I'm just hearing all that shit, bro. The same shit I heard from when Tony was linked to Tottenham, and now man are saying Tony don't start for Arsenal and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just that weird. It's that weird haterade, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I was seeing this about Tony.
Like, Maddison was one of Keir's favorite players, and now now man says he's not good. Like, bro, like it's all this haterade is weird to man, bro. But when the player gets linked to these, man, he's the next best thing since sliced bread. Do you know what I had Troops telling me yesterday? He had telling me he was telling me midfielders he didn't have playing in the friendly, and he mentioned Merino. When he hadn't even signed up, he's not even wearing the Arsenal shirt yet. Man didn't even sign for Arsenal.
That's insane.
It's killing me, bro.
But the problem is, yeah, you see in football these days, man, them do have one good seasons and get like signed for a stupid amount of money. I remember Enzo had one good season, won the World Cup, signed for dumb money. Caicedo, one good season, got signed for big money. It happens, innit? And it can be successes. Gyökeres had a one good season, beat. All right, Coventry was decent, but one good season. And these men are taking. We've literally seen Solanke in the Barclays Premier League for Bournemouth beat off for one good season. And like Mon said, it's a haterade thing. Suddenly he's not good enough. You get it?
Bro, he wasn't. Yeah, like, boy. We'll have to see in it. Solanke does. Wu-Tang Gambino, big up for the super chat. He goes, This new honorary Big Six Bands youth hooks moving like Sami Zayn with wild takes. Where the Arsenal villain we love to hate, Kears, Ethan, big up Wu-Tang Gambino. Big up Tevin Thames. He says Solanke only doesn't start over Haaland, Isak, and Watkins in the top 10, to be fair.
I'm not rating Solanke's thing. You hear that, cuz? No mention of Rasmus.
Monts, would you sell Jota to get Gyökeres? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Jota's fitness pisses me off. This, for me, it's his last season in terms of if I'm seeing niggles and injuries and shit, get him out, sell him. I'm done with that. Like, that shit just gets me hot. I know the last injury he got, someone landed on his knee in it. It wasn't an innocuous thing, but it's just still dead either way, and it's just still dead.
And once you can afford to keep Jota.
Yeah, and I can afford to keep him, but like I'd have 3 strikers at the club. Nunes would have to go. I'd sell Nunes to get Gyökeres because obviously Nunes and Gyökeres, like, it's like Jota's not the same profile as Gyökeres. They're different profiles. It's not really wise to have 2 of the same profiles, isn't it? Yeah. You want to have something different, someone that offers something different. But yeah, no. You know, what do you lot value? Solanke's got a 65 million release clause. What does everyone value him at currently?
I paid him
right now,
personally.
Apparently, Elisa is balling out
40.
But yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say 40 as well.
I'll say 50. 50 M's. English. It's probably going to be 50.
Oh, yeah, I hear it.
Fair enough. You look, before we move on, obviously, just a bit of housekeeping. There's 270 people in the house right now, and obviously, we are at 110 likes. the likes aren't liking. You know what I'm saying? We should easily be on 150 likes, rising up to 2 bills. So again, you lot, please make sure you're smashing the like button. It's literally down there somewhere. It's free, helps us put out the videos and whatnot. So make sure we're doing that. Make sure you haven't subscribed to the channel as well. Make sure you're subscribing. On top of that, we've even got more votes. We've got more votes than likes. You know what I'm saying? So guys, stop being stubborn. Pay the rent. You know what I'm saying? This is the BSB community. You know what I'm saying? So expectations are high. You already know what it is. So again, people, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. Big up everyone for their super chats as well. Let's subscribe to the channel as well, man. Make sure we're pushing us all the way to 10,600. We're about 57 subscribers away, so let's get there as well. Next thing, Joe Gomez is pretty much up for sale for Liverpool. Reportedly up for sale. Well, obviously he's not back yet, but it looks like he might not be playing next season for Liverpool. Which is a very interesting take. Do you reckon this has any links to the Anthony Gordon thing?
I heard that he I did see a report about him being a bit raw. These men were actually considering getting rid of me for my man. But I don't know, like I don't think Liverpool will get rid of him, to be honest. Like it wouldn't make sense to me, to be honest. Like you need a left back. Like, so to get rid of a left back for a left winger doesn't make sense in my eyes. But if you've rattled his cage and he's a bit disgruntled, then maybe he's looking elsewhere. Who knows, man? Who knows? It might be the end of Gomez at Liverpool. It
could be. I mean, for me, I'm looking in the slot system. Obviously, say if he'd be a right-footed left back, he'd be a left back who's right-footed, isn't it? I think he wants to play centre back. I think he wants his centre back spot back.
He originally was a centre back, right?
He's a centre back. Yeah, he's originally a centre back / right back, but original centre back, innit? I think if I was Gomez, I would feel hard done by it because I feel like every time he looked like he was going to be a starter, he got injured. When he was a starter, he got injured, and then it's taken him 2-3 years to get back to a better version of himself, and he's back to rotation again, and as he's become and when Robertson got back from fitness, Joe Gomez was inevitably benched. Klopp's now left. I thought he would have seen this as a chance to maybe break in the back line, personally. But we might be wrong, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I look at the Joe Gomez thing right now and I go, well, I wouldn't personally let him go unless it was for like maybe a Gordon swap deal. Because if he wants to go, I don't know if that should be. If he wants to go, then we can use that as the bargaining chip again. But again, it's just willing if Newcastle are willing to sell, if I'm honest. As I said, we already need a defender. We already need another defender. So I think selling Gomez for me I don't know if it would make the most sense in my opinion. That's I don't know what you guys think in terms of Liverpool getting rid of someone like Joe Gomez, our utility player.
Unless you're planning to bring in a defender.
Yeah, I mean, if someone's but I mean, I haven't heard a defender link since Inacio, and that was a month ago.
Do you think? Do you think Slot favors? What's his name?
Oh, Sepp Vandenberg. Yeah, it might be that. Gomez. It might be that, but it's just giving me Ten Hag vibes, bro. Dutch centre back fancies him more than the English shoot. Like all it needs now is there for there to be some sort of beef, and Joe Gomez has to apologize. That's all. Just to replicate the same thing, blood. You know what I'm saying? That's all it like literally. You know what I'm saying? And obviously seeing Newcastle put in like open talks for Gahey, it's just got me kind of scratching my head, like, you know what I'm saying, with the Gahey thing. So I don't know, man. It's a weird one for me. It's a weird one for me. Obviously, but Justin as well, Arsenal have rejected a bid worth around 27 million euros from Marseille for Eddie Nketiah. And I found a source for Osimhen. Arsenal are moving heavily in the last hours for Victor Osimhen. The striker already has an agreement with PSG, which guarantees him a salary significantly higher of that at Arsenal. Of Arsenal, sorry.
Wait, is guaranteed a higher salary at Arsenal, or
no? It says the striker already has an agreement with PSG, which guarantees him a salary significantly higher than that of Arsenal.
And if it is true, then I'm assuming Arsenal's testing the waters to like, okay, we've agreed a thing with Napoli. Will you come to us over whatever salary you're being offered at PSG? Interesting.
It's I don't know, man. It's a weird one, isn't it? It's a weird one. I'm not too sure. Anyway, going forward, last topic: Manchester United versus Liverpool. Manchester United versus Liverpool. Literally in pretty much just under 24 hours. What we thinking with that one? Obviously, I'm hearing that Man United could go strong because they want to prepare themselves in good stead for
Community Shield.
For the Community Shield. Obviously, Man United have had a very good game against Betis. Good performance against Betis. Going forward, anyways. Casey, before we move on to obviously Man United versus Arsenal, any opinions on what we've been speaking about?
Solanke, quickly, I'll talk on that. For me, he does. I agree slightly with Hooks in the sense that I don't think he just comes in as a guaranteed starter. I don't think he's of that level to say that he comes in and literally displaces Jesus and Havertz and takes the number 9 spot straight away. I do think he's a good player. He did have a good season, but it is only one season, and yeah, it can happen. We've seen players have a good season and then just go back to normal. So I don't know. I don't think he just comes in and instantly becomes a starter for me. Anyway,
That's for Arsenal, anyways. Me and Corey was just arguing because Corey said Rasmus was better than him. That was we were going back on forth.
Rasmus can be
over Nunes. I'd take him over Nunes currently, personally. Me,
nah. For me, Nunes. This is it because he had a good goal scoring campaign, but for me, I see what else Nunes does. Like Nunes is a player that he's always causing defenses issues, always, and we can laugh about it like chaos this, chaos that, but in game it helps the likes of Salah, Diaz, even it's meant to help us Szoboszlai as well, but he hasn't taken advantage of it. But it helps these players get space and have time to do things because this guy is just being a nuisance, bro. And on top of that, like, yeah, he misses chances, but bro, these chances, like, if he can convert, he's very, very, like, bro, he didn't have a a terrible season last season. It was just very much.
I didn't say Nunes was terrible. I just said his chances. That if you're trying to challenge for a title, Nunes' misses will cost you the title.
Yeah, I agree. But Montiel,
that's my thing with Nunes.
I say, how many strikers get the chances he gets? So many strikers do not make these runs and do not do the things Nunes does to get.
And that's not good enough.
I know it's not good enough for a Liverpool. It's not good enough because you want the title and we're aiming for perfection. We're going up against which is almost perfection. So I get it. But bro, in a normal season, Montiel and Nunes, bro, he's not a bad player. I would happily take him at Arsenal. Happily.
I'd take him as well.
He's one of those players that if I can get it to click, it's real damage, bro. Real damage. And I would take that risk because he offers a lot outside of it.
We're not into season 3 of saying that, innit?
Yeah, bro. As I said, yeah.
Yeah, like you've always had you don't really rate new. I've always said
Casey, you rate Werner, so I know you rate players that create space for others and make a lot of unselfish runs.
Unselfish work, bro. Like I see that stuff.
In it. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not even saying I don't see it. I just say for where we were trying to go, because I don't know if we're still going to be at that level next season. But for where we were trying to be, where we're at, that wasn't the answer. Bro, remember we signed Nunes after trying to get the quad. After 100, we were 180 minutes away from a quad, and we signed Nunes. You see why I'm punching air particles, Casey? You see why I'm punching air particles?
It's kind of like backwards. It's a gamble that you didn't need to take.
Yeah, like it's a gamble that man didn't need to take.
You know what the issue is, Montel? I feel like we wouldn't be saying this about Nunes if you had another goal-scoring winger like Salah when you had Mane. If you had Mane there on the left, like doing not the same that Salah was doing, but putting up very good numbers, you wouldn't be having this conversation about Nunes, I don't think.
Not really, because I'd still opt to start Jota. For me, Jota starts ahead of Nunes anyway. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like that's because you don't have a
no one on the left is really really.
You don't have anyone that's putting up numbers like that. When you've got two people on your wings putting up numbers, like we don't.
It's cash money. It's cash money, but
literally,
it's cash money, but it's one of those ones where Nunes has bought in to get the numbers that we'd probably lose on the left. It's not happening, is it? You can talk about the 30 GA, but how many of those came in the Prem? You got less goals than regardless.
I feel like he has come in. Corey hasn't hit the heights that that Liverpool wanted and kind of needed at the time. But for me, he's done way more for you than the Diaz has. You get what I'm saying? Someone like a Diaz.
But Diaz was injured for a year. Diaz was injured for a year though. So it's like
Montel, do you know what it is? Time don't wait for no one. I know it's not his fault and these things, but your team's moved on a year. Players have aged a year. Contracts have gone a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
cool. Not like Nunes is coming into something where it's still an experiment. You was kind of looking for the final piece. You wanted to win another title with the Van Dijks, the Allisons, and these man here, Salah and that.
There you go.
That was Liverpool's aim. And for me, I think Nunes didn't pull you as far away as a Diaz did. I think Diaz was more of a letdown in terms
Diaz hasn't even been a letdown, bro. Again, Diaz was one of our better attackers, one of our better wingers this season. Like he was our second best winger behind Salah. Albeit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, but who else is there?
Yeah.
Really,
you know what I'm saying? But he was bro. Jota didn't do a lot this season for obvious reasons. You know what I'm saying? Gakpo didn't do a lot because he only got in favor towards like the last 7-8 games of the season. Then obviously went on to have a good Euros, fair enough. But do you know what I'm saying?
So but for me, it's not Gakpo's fault. He didn't really play. Diaz got the minutes, isn't it? Diaz even had time off. Yeah, Diaz even
had time off, bro. You know what I'm saying? For obvious reasons that we won't go into. But you know what I'm saying? So for me, Darwin Nunes is not a bad striker, but if you want to aim for the top and the best, he ain't good enough. He ain't good enough. Bro. And those miss, bro. Do you want me to show you? You know, Liverpool had the most big. You know, Liverpool had 102 big chances created in the Premier League. And guess who had the most big chances missed in the Premier League?
Nunes.
And Liverpool and Nunes. You know what I'm saying? Big chances created cost us the Premier League. It literally cost us the Premier League.
No, but Montel, if Nunes scored all these chances that he missed, we'd be talking about the best player arguably in the Prem. Because that's
do you realize putting the ball in the back of the net is still one of the hardest things to do, though, bro? Everyone talks about all Nunes needs to do is to become a gun. Do you know how hard that is to go from Nunes is not a good finisher. He's a volume.
But Montel, he outside of that, I feel like he offers so much to the team. Like, bro, I've seen him have good games and not score. Yeah, you can say it too.
Barely, but not too many, bro. Not too many. Bro.
I hear what you're saying, but I feel like Nunes has been misprofiled. I don't think he's a 9. I think he's a left winger.
No, ain't no left winger, bro.
No, he's a winger, man.
Now you're doing the Jackson thing, like the left forward type.
Yeah, that's it. He's the left forward.
He's got speed. He's got the burners. You get me? He runs with the ball. He can cut in. I don't know, man. I will take him at Arsenal, but
is it misprofiled or he doesn't have a specific position? He's not good enough.
No. Nunes is a striker, bro. He just fucks up. He fucks up too many. Again, when it comes to finishing, I like to say you have it or you don't, but bro, it kind of might just be that. And what I was saying with Solanke, double the goals, probably half the chances created.
You know what's interesting?
Solanke's more composed in front of goal.
When you get a man like Sterling, I wouldn't say Sterling's a natural finisher, but the system suited him and he adapted his play to get a lot of goals. It's the IQ in it. I think Pep helped him a lot. But with Darwin, it's like he's just brain dead with certain things. That he doesn't adapt his game to suit.
No, but I think that's just he's just
hinder his weaknesses to hide it.
Bro, he's 24 going 25, bro.
This is what I mean, Montel. But no, I'm talking about mentality wise. He's immature in that aspect. You just see it, bro. Like he's very much like, you know what I'm saying? I just football, I'm quick and like I don't think about it. I just do things and it works. Like that's him. He just does things and it works for him. So some games he has a blinder, he'll get like 2 goals and an assist and he's like,
man's 20. Man are calling him raw at 25, bro. I'm not hearing it.
Bro, I just think look at the league he was playing in before. Did he really need to think much?
Not really.
Bro,
His pace and power got him so many chances.
With his
Like
ability,
he just
did he not
done that,
think
and
much?
just
No.
every game he was just.
You know what it
banking
is, yeah? When you buck a man like Bramthwaite every week from teams that are lower down, you've actually got to think it's not just raw abilities that's going to
Yeah,
get
like they're drilled to learn these stuff. Like
Yeah.
the Premier League, one of the quickest.
That's why
quickest
obviously
leagues,
has
so
to
they
change
learn
his game.
that.
But yeah, in his other league when he was playing for, is it Benfica?
Yeah,
Man,
Yeah,
man
Benfica,
didn't-
that's
man
a
didn't
real
need to
farmers
think
league
much.
still.
man didn't need to
He didn't
think
need to
like.
think much. Just had the ball in front of goal, just slap it.
Yeah,
Like that's what makes it so hard to convert what you're doing in the other leagues to the Premier League. That's why we say, oh, you know, I haven't seen him in
I'm
the
saying
Premier League.
Diaz is 28.
Because if it was so easy, none of us would be saying that.
That's what I'm saying. Nunes is 24, Diaz is 28, but
No, Nunes is 25. But
25. Okay, 25, and Diaz is 28.
even Gonzalo Ramos, same thing. Come from the Portuguese league. Bagged. I think he bagged the same. He bagged when they sold Nunes and Ramos came in. He done a mad thing at Benfica. Went to PSG.
This is it, Montel. You don't have to think, bro. Maybe Corey's onto something.
No, I'm not gonna say the Portuguese league is that shit. Like I think
is,
Portuguese league and French league. I think French league maybe just a little bit better, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. I don't think there's a mad gulf between the French league and the Portuguese league in it.
The French league makes top 5 though leagues.
Yeah, but they're both in the top 5 leagues. They're both in the top 5 leagues.
Well, Portugal
Portugal is definitely Portuguese league.
Nah,
Definitely.
No way.
Portuguese league is one of the top 5 leagues. Bro, it's the Prem, Bundesliga, Spain, France, and Portugal. Those are the 5 leagues.
No,
What about Serie A?
no, Montel. See, no, it's not.
Oh
It
yeah,
would be
Serie A.
Prem, in no order: Prem, Bundesliga, Serie A, La
Portuguese
Liga,
league is
and
shit.
League One.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
I forgot
Portuguese
the,
league,
the Bundesliga. To be fair,
Yeah, no.
not Bundesliga. Sorry, Serie A. Sorry, Serie A. But even so, man, I don't think there's a massive gap between those two specific leagues. So the French league and the Portuguese league. Like if the French league is 5th, Portuguese is 6th. It's not a massive gulf. But either way, we're talking about Solanke in it. I don't know how we're talking about Nunes. Talking about Solanke in it. Solanke for me, yes, it's been the one season, but I'll take that for my personal preference. The whole Rasmus thing, I think he's better than Rasmus because what I've seen of Rasmus and what I've seen of Solanke, I can just make my mind up. I think Rasmus probably has a higher ceiling because he's younger, but Rasmus has shown that he's not like footballing wise. He has a lot to learn. He's still raw. His finishing isn't good enough still. His finishing isn't better than Solanke. He's not a better footballer than Solanke. Solanke's probably a better footballer because he's had more years in the Premier League. He's older. He's 26 or 27 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Well, how much is Rasmus? Rasmus 21, 22?
22, I think.
Yeah. So so for me, that's why I'm saying, Corey, on what planet could Rasmus be better than Solanke? On what planet? Like,
Corey's upset because he's had one good season, innit? Like, he's triggered because of that. Because he's had a greater sample piece. I get it. But at the same time, Rasmus, what we have seen, it's been dusty. Fair enough, it's his first season, but man has been wrestling defenders, tunes made. It's just not been great. Celebrating goals against Wickham FC. Who was that team?
And the question, and we're not comparing the two to bash Rasmus. What we're doing is we ask, does he start for X amount of teams? So when we get over to United, Xerxes kind of an unknown for United. Do you know what I'm saying? And then obviously what we've seen of Rasmus and what we've seen of Solanke, we've seen more from Solanke.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way. That's you know what I'm saying. But listen, Man United versus Arsenal. Sorry, Man United versus Liverpool. Sunday morning, isn't it? Basically, less than just about over 24 hours away. Interesting one. At this point, Corey, are you looking just to get out of there with no injuries? At this point.
I promise you.
At this point, because it's Rasmus, Anthony.
You too, G.
Yeah, of course, bro. Rasmus, Anthony. Who the other two? Rasmus, Anthony, Yoro, and there's one more. Rashford, yeah. So, boy, man is saying Rashford is back again though. So I don't know. Man is saying Rashford's fit.
Rashford ain't playing.
Man is saying it's the bald Classico, battle of the baldies type.
I can't lie.
We done that with Pep. We wrapped that up real quick. FA Cup final. You know what time it is, man.
No.
You got 2 bald Classicos in 2 days. Sorry, in 2 games. Sorry, in 2 games.
Every baldy wants the butt, man. It's crazy.
Like realistically, cause
Bring the
someone's gonna
bar,
end up
man.
like this. Sorry, cause someone's gonna end up like this, innit?
Bro, that could be.
Is that gonna be your manager or is it gonna be my manager?
4 different managers.
It could be 4. I know it could be 4 different managers. It could be
It's
Maresca.
funny, Montel, because you were using this one last season, and now this shit really could turn on you.
Yeah, it could be me still. Yeah, my manager's bald now. It could be me.
Crazy,
I could be calling my manager slut machine, or it could be kingpin.
Slut machine.
It could be anyone, bro. Hopefully, he's the Liverpool Lex Luthor. That's what he could be called, Lex Luthor. You know what I'm saying? The man with the plan. You get it? That's what I need it to be. That's what I need it to be. I can't have man running the pitch. Huh?
You could be Professor X.
Professor.
Oh, cool. You could be Penguin. Cool, you could be Penguin.
You could be Penguin. Bro, you could be
Penguin.
What's that? What's that product? Juggernaut. Could be Juggernaut, fam.
I've been running this picture for 2 years, and now it could be me.
You know what's funny? When I put that picture back up, this is what gets me every time with this picture. Yeah? That's what gets me every time. Why is the brother in the orange high vis the one that is so focused, G? Like my man is like locked in.
You know what it is like? Just look at the picture, I can hear him grunting. I can hear him going. I can hear them in his face.
Do you know what they're saying? Do you know what the word on the curb is on Twitter? Man, they're saying if Liverpool pop someone, they're gonna say you felt the back slots.
Yeah.
Wait, back slots.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Back slots is wild, fam. Back slots is fucking wild. But yeah. Listen, let's get some score predictions in it. Let's get some score predictions.
Back slots is crazy. Sorry.
Like, imagine me going, yeah, you felt the fucking back slots. What? Yeah, it's like, what? No lube. Yes. Anyway. Wait, what? Yeah, so let's go to score predictions. Score predictions. Score predictions. We'll start with the neutrals and then we'll go for me and Corey.
I can't lie. I'm not a neutral in this one. I'm on loan to Liverpool because the way that certain Manchester United fans tried to talk up after we got beat by Liverpool.
We're really in their heads, you know. We are really in their heads. We are
Don't let me see Liverpool put Manchester United in a spliff because I'm crashing on all the Manchester United fans. I'm crashing on all of them. You best hope, you know, because you man were loud. You man were loud. So yeah, I'm going. I'll go 2-0 Liverpool.
I'm gonna say 2-2. 2-2.
Casey?
I say I don't care, yeah. But really and truly, for this preseason to literally be no one can rival no one, I need United to beat Liverpool. Because therefore it will end that we all beat each other. And then it's just it is what it is kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I have to Corey. Rise up, my dude. I'm going for an old school 2-1 United. Yeah, 2-1 United. Come on, yeah. Come on, Corey. Please. Restore balance.
You man are lucky Kobe ain't there, innit? You know what time it is when Kobe rocks up to you, man, isn't it? But what I will say,
this cheekiness that's gonna get him verbal when he
No, I'm just saying, you know what, Montel?
Wait, remember we got each other match day 3, so we'll save all that. We got each other match day 3, so we'll save all that. So don't worry about that.
You know what's crazy? I don't think Kobe's gonna be back, you know. Crazy. Don't ask me why, but
Corey, why we even talk about Kobe? I talk about Man United.
Skills in where is it? France. What country?
Talk about this little.
No, he's in America still.
Yeah, of course, please.
Monto, please, you don't get to call him little nigga. You don't. Okay, you don't.
You don't.
You call him King Cole. Okay, King Cole.
It's just crazy. It's the only spark this guy's seen in a minute.
You're doing too much. man. You let Anthony bag against you. Leave me alone.
No,
Um,
you've got
what I
minus
will
one goal
say
difference.
is-
60 chances created.
What I will say is 2-1 United.
Interesting.
But big up Trey as well.
I'm gonna go 1-0 Liverpool. 1-0 Liverpool.
1-0 Liverpool.
1-0. Yeah, I'll go 1-0 Liverpool.
That'd be so
Be an
good.
interesting one.
You know, I feel like
Bro, how about this? As I said, Casey, I've got through my first 2, no injuries. I'm trying to get through a third.
Yeah. No, I don't
Trying
want
to get
injuries
through
on either side. I'll be honest, yeah. I don't want injuries on either side.
All right,
Look,
Casey,
you
let's go
saw how
past that
angry.
now. Oh, Casey,
You
let's go
see
past
how
that.
angry I get, bro. No, but you see how angry I get when players get injured, fam. Like I don't like it, bro. I get hot. So obviously, bro.
Casey, your game against Leverkusen, yeah, you better hope you get out of that unscathed, did it?
Please.
Unscathed.
I pray for me and I pray for you, bro.
If you guys saw, I don't know if you guys saw the United highlights, yeah. These Spanish man, fam, I couldn't believe what they were doing. I couldn't believe it. And it was pre-season. I was like, listen, yo, everyone leave the pitch now. Get off now. These men are moving mad. Bro, the amount of time it was too much, man. Too much. I was like, no, man, I'm not with it.
You're playing Chelsea tomorrow, yeah?
We'll be there.
He's playing Chelsea?
Who's playing Chelsea?
Huh? He's playing Chelsea?
City.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait.
That's going to be a nice.
I will be there. What time are they playing?
I don't want it to be a 3 a.m. thing, something silly.
I'll be there. Oh, I'll be, remember they got City opening day.
I think it's a rehearsal
for opening day. That's the one.
Let me check. Yeah, it's a rehearsal, Corey, for opening day.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Just like this is a rehearsal for match day 3 course. Yeah.
10:30. 10:30, man. Then.
So what in the evening?
Yeah.
Interesting. Listen, you lot, we're gonna leave it there. You know what I'm saying? Another episode of Big Six Bands wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone in the chat. Big up Z, big up Travelli, you know what I'm saying? Big up Marcus, big up Boston, big up Trey Solo, you know what I'm saying? Big up Total Eclipse, KLFC, Ali A, Jordan Davis, and so many more. Big up those who sent their super chats in: Bermuda Guna, Mafio, Wu-Tang Gambino, and Tevin Thames. And of course, from the man them, big up. Make sure you smash the like button. I believe we're sitting currently on 160 likes. Let's get the likes up to 200 likes, and make sure you're subscribing to the channel, man, as well. We are well on our way to 11k subs, so make sure we keep subscribing. Obviously, Sunday's going to be a big one. Match reaction settings, you know what I'm saying? Match reaction settings. So you lot, make sure you subscribe to the man them. Go and follow Hooks on TikTok at Halftime Hooks over on TikTok. And from me and the man them, we'll see you guys the next one. Take care.